Tinubu, are you saying if Fubara refused to leave the office, you could have forced him out? Momo. In a report by Daily Independent, a constitutional lawyer, Osigwe Ahmed Momo, has raised serious concerns about the legality of the president's decision to declare a state of emergency in Rivers State. He argues that the move directly violates the right of Governor Simi Fubara, of course, and contradicts constitutional provisions designed to protect sitting governors. At the core of Momo's argument is Section 308 of the Nigerian Constitution, which grants immunity to governors, their deputies, the president, and the vice president. Maybe that was why the Senate was even trying to move a motion to remove immunity from governors. But they now thought about it again, that if we try to do this, it might backfire on us. So that was why they went back, because they were trying to remove immunity, and it has even passed second reading before they now change their mind again. Why? You really violated the rights of Simi Fubara, and he can't even fight back because a military person is involved now. He doesn't really want to probably just cause problems for the entire people of Rivers State, because I know that Fubara is somebody that might have wanted to fight back, but he's thinking about the people of Rivers State, these same people that I'm trying to protect. Why create war? Why create problems because of a governorship seat that I will still leave? Because it's not everybody that is greedy. It's not everybody that is hell-bent on being on a position, because there are some people like that, they will not want to leave a position. It's obviously not greedy as some people that we know. Because if not, he would have probably fought tooth and nail. I wouldn't care if people lost their lives in the course of this battle. But he cares about that. He doesn't want people of Rivers State to face any situation because of him. Because he and Wiki are having issues, and then the people of Rivers State will be the one at the receiving end, because if they start war now, it is innocent people that will be dying. Wiki and Fubara, they will be somewhere. They have people protecting them, they have security details. Nothing is going to happen to them. But the people of Rivers State are the ones that are going to suffer for it. So there's no point. This governorship say 4 years, 8 years, you've done your tenure, you've gone. So why Ewolaboro Wale Ayemaya, like Yoruba will say? There's no point. It's not everybody that is as greedy as that is selfish like that. So I guess that is why Fubara is not trying to fight back or anything. I really strongly believe that is why he's not fighting back. At the core of Momo's argument, he talked about the immunity for governors. This immunity protects them from arrest, prosecution, or any legal action while they remain in office. By suspending the governor, the federal government appears to be bypassing this constitutional protection, raising serious legal and ethical questions. Momo contends that suspending a governor is not a legally recognized process under the Nigerian Constitution. Of course they know, but they are just doing it because nobody is going to catch them. The law only allows for a governor's removal through due process, such as impeachment by the state legislature. They've seen that impeachment will not work. They know that the Chief Justice is not going to approve of it. It's not going to work. Obviously, that's why they went through this route. Any attempt to strip a sitting governor of power will be a direct violation of constitutional provision and an abuse of authority. According to him, the question is simple. Now that you have suspended the governor, have you fettered the power invested in the governor by Section 308? Basically, that's what you are claiming to have done. Are you saying if the governor refused to leave the office, you could have forced him out? You could have arrested him? You could have brought another of course against him? Absolutely you cannot. He also criticizes the reported role of security agencies in enforcing the governor's removal. If Governor Fubara was forcefully removed from his residence, it suggests an unlawful use of state power against an official who is still constitutionally protected. Such actions, Momo wants, could establish a dangerous precedent. It has already established it, because now they've succeeded in Rivers State. They have moved on to Bayelsa, because that is where they are going to now. Wike is already planning to go and do a rally there. I don't know why he wants to go and do a rally in Bayelsa State. It's not even 2026 yet. It's not even 2027 yet. So what rally are you going there to do? Somebody wants to host you. The person cannot come and host you somewhere else. Probably go and rent a hotel in Rivers State and host you there. You want to host you in Bayelsa State. It's because you have an agenda. You have an agenda. So they succeeded in Rivers State. They think, okay, let's spread our tentacles. And then we'll go to Bayelsa State. Once we take Bayelsa State to we know that yes, this thing is working. Then let's try it in all other PDP states and pursue all of them out. That's what they're trying to do. has already set a dangerous precedent. It has already set it. Where legal safeguards for elected officials can be ignored at all. Momo urges the Attorney General and other legal authorities to provide a clear justification for the President's decision. He believes that failing to address these concerns could lead to a constitutional crisis, especially if the governor challenges his removal and seeks to reclaim his position. Adboje Patricia says Fubara suspension is a blessing in disguise for Fubara. The wickedness of Wike and Ameoli would have materialized, but God used the gimmick of Tinubu to silence the idiots for all of them to be exposed. Declaring a state of emergency was for APC to take over the state, but God brought their filthy anus out in public. Fubara, God is always with you. But have they not succeeded in taking over the state? They've succeeded now. They've succeeded. Engineer Alba says, look, I hate when people talk so much and can't take actions. Exactly, that's our problem in this country. We talk too much and then we do not take actions. All of these people talking against all of this while kicking against the state of emergency in Rivers State and mostly the suspension of the state governor. What have been done? Exactly, what are they going to do about it? Because even if they try to take this case to court, are they going to win? So what other alternatives can be done? Can we not call up for a state of emergency on our president and say, we don't want this president again? No. He's doing things that are not constitutional, so we don't want. Can't we do that? What can be done? I'm tired of talking without due action. Exactly, not only to rant. Talk, action. If what the president did is unconditional or forever remain silent, exactly, what can be done about it? Can we say we do not want this man again and protest? We are saying a treason we they commit. So what exactly can be done? What? Idowu Oluwafemi says Tinubu would have cautioned Wike, but because he wanted to grab Rivers State in future election, he supported Wike for his dirty deed. Exactly. It's because he wanted Rivers State for himself also in 2027. That was why he just allowed Wike. And probably he cannot say no to Wike because, of course, we know the help that Wike offered when he wanted to become the president. So probably he always has record. He has the record of everybody. So it's like he has a place that he just goes to play it. So when you offend him, he will go and bring your history, come outside and tell the whole world what you have done. That man, that Wike, he's a very, very funny man. God, they create. Abiodun Justice says Fubara would have been thrown out of the window. It is well. Julius Akini says, of course, Fubara doesn't even have to force him, but the system would have forced him, and you'll be able to stand against the system. Where there is the voice of the authority, there is power. It is well. Okay, more they look now. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. Till some other time. Bye.